How does a plea work at arraignment? Have you ever wondered what happens when someone first steps into a courtroom after being charged with a crime? This moment is called arraignment, and it plays a vital role in the judicial process. At this stage, the defendant stands before a judge who reads the charges aloud. This is the first opportunity for the defendant to respond to those charges by entering a plea. So, what are the options available for a plea? Generally, there are three main choices: guilty, not guilty, or no contest. When a defendant pleads not guilty, they are denying the charges. This means the case will move forward to a pre-trial or trial phase where evidence will be examined and arguments presented. On the other hand, if the defendant pleads guilty, they are admitting to the charges. This admission leads to sentencing or scheduling for sentencing, where the judge will determine the consequences of the crime. Then there is the plea of no contest. This plea means the defendant neither admits nor disputes the charges but accepts the facts as they have been presented. Like a guilty plea, this also leads to sentencing. During the arraignment, the judge not only reads the charges but also informs the defendant of their rights. This includes the right to have an attorney present. If the defendant cannot afford a lawyer, the court may appoint one at this stage. This ensures that everyone has access to legal representation, which is a fundamental right in the judicial system. If the defendant pleads not guilty, the court will schedule further proceedings, such as setting a trial date. However, if the plea is guilty or no contest, the court will move towards sentencing. It is also important to note that victims may have the chance to provide impact statements during this phase, allowing them to share how the crime has affected their lives. In summary, the plea entered at arraignment is a critical step in the judicial process. It determines the path the case will take, whether it leads to trial or moves directly to sentencing. Understanding this process helps demystify what happens in court and highlights the importance of each plea option available to defendants.